I'm Anita, and this is my son Ryan. He is 11, and we're going to show you a little bit of what our daily routine looks like. Ryan has to be stretched every day to keep his legs from getting tight. So normally he has knee immobilizers on to keep his legs straight, but he gets the day off from that today. But the thing that helps us to be able to do physical therapy is that he does not mind this back rub. So he gets a back rub every day, and it helps to loosen him up. And I have to say, I'm not a medical professional. I'm just a mom. So if you want to massage your child, I do suggest that you talk to your child's therapist to find out that there's some things that you want to avoid with children. So you want to get someone who knows your child to be able to tell you exactly what to do. But for Ryan, what we do after talking with his physical therapist is that he's in a wheelchair all day, and so his muscles get tight, his neck gets tight from curling over so much. He has the starting signs of scoliosis, so we want to keep his back relaxed. So what we have started doing is we take it's coconut oil and Young Living peppermint oil, and it feels so good on his back. So we mix that in just because we don't want, peppermint oil can be really warm. So you want to make sure that it's not too much for the child. So we dilute it with coconut oil, and I just rub his back, and especially the points that I get for him are right around his shoulder blades because he gets knots in there. So we just rub and loosen up. He has no knots today. So we rub his shoulder blades to make sure we get all the knots out, and especially around his neck. And I think that's his favorite part because he fights with his neck a lot. That just happens to be his thing. So we'll put the coconut up around his neck. He's grinning, and rub his neck and help his neck to relax. And we usually do this close to bedtime, right before bath time and then bedtime, so that he relaxes and he goes to sleep and he sleeps well. It's a lot of work for children with cerebral palsy. They work 10 times harder than the rest of us, so all of those muscles get so tight. When you talk to your physical therapist, ask them where they're finding the knots, and that's how we found out. She showed me, she said if I run my finger down where his shoulder blade was, actually he does have one right there, when you run your finger across those muscles, those trigger points, you'll find it, and when you find that knot, it's letting go pretty good. I just hold and push down. As long as he doesn't fight me, then I know I'm not pushing too hard. But if your child doesn't like it, they're gonna let you know, and it's their body, and just listen to what the child, I don't know, I can't see that face. He doesn't like that knot. So, but yeah, you just go along some of those tight spots. Look at your child when they're sitting in the chair, see where they're curving, see where they're getting those postures that maybe aren't so good, and you're probably gonna find some knots there. I find them in his shoulders. Yeah. But mostly I don't feel knots in his neck, I just feel tightness in his neck. And the more you do this, the more you're gonna know your child's body, you're gonna know their reaction. And you'll get better and better at it, but he loves it. We always give him a back rub every day, and he sleeps better at night. If I miss a day, he will wake up more likely in the middle of the night just because he hasn't had a chance for those muscles to relax and settle down. But honestly, it has made my life easy. It sounds like I know in the middle of everything that you have going on that this is just one more thing to do, but it's not. It is one of those things that you're all going to sleep better at night. It gives you something fun to do with your child that's not work. So much of their stuff is work. And I think he is telling me he's ready to roll over. Are you done? So that is what we do with him. Again, get your physical therapist to show you how to do it and let them watch you doing that on their stomach as well, to make sure that we're doing it the way we should. But that's what we do for him, and he is a little excited now. He's all rested. His muscles are ready to go and play some more. A lot of children with CP struggle with constipation issues because muscles are weak. All of their muscles are weak, including those. So He's rubbing his belly. What we do is we rub his stomach to be able to help get his digestion going, and this is something his physical therapist has shown us. For his stomach, we also use peppermint because that's supposed to help aid in digestion. So I use the peppermint oil on his stomach. The way your intestines run is from when you're looking at your child from the left to the right all the way around. So if he gets a blockage, I can feel it even sometimes. There'll be a hard spot there. So I will take and put the peppermint on his stomach, and you don't want to push hard on their stomach. That can be painful, so go really slow if you're going to do something on their stomach, because you don't want them in pain. But then you can just begin to do little circles, like in a clockwise motion around their belly button. And yeah. And if you find that hard spot where they may have a blockage, you can just slowly add the pressure. Slowly add the pressure to it to see if you can help them get some relief without causing them pain. So that is what we do with him. Again, get your physical therapist to show you how to do it, and let them watch you doing that on their stomach as well, to make sure that we're doing it the way we should. But that's what we do for him, and he is a little excited now. He's all rested. His muscles are ready to go and play some more.
For more resources for families affected by CP, sign up for our newsletter at cpfamilynetwork.org, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.